Avatar Roku's parents were very rich people. They were high-ranking members of the Fire Nation aristocracy. They were very important nobles. They were friends with the Fire Nation royal family and the Fire Lord himself. This is all speculation and headcanon. This is purely a theory, but there's a lot of evidence to support this. Firstly, Roku is best friends with Sozin. When Roku was a child and a teenager, he was best friends with Crown Prince Sozin, the son of the Fire Lord. And a random child, a child born in a not so rich family or a middle class family or a poor family, could never be friends with the prince of a nation because that child wouldn't have that kind of access. But the reason Roku would have been able to be friends with Sozin is because his parents probably had a lot of access to the royal family and to the Fire Lord. They were probably very rich and highly regarded and high ranking, and that is why the royal family would be seen around with them. So Roku probably got access to Sozin through his parents. That is how he was his childhood friend. And secondly, Roku and Sozin celebrate their birthday together. They have the same birthday party. So when in the flashback, when we see Roku celebrate his 16th birthday and he is told by the Fire Sages that he's the Avatar, Roku and Sozin are having their birthday party together. They have the same birthday by coincidence, but they're celebrating their birthday together. And on what planet would a random child be celebrating his birthday with the crown prince of the nation? Unless that child was really well connected and had a lot of access. So the fact that Roku is important enough to celebrate his birthday with Sozin indicates that he had some very good privilege, very good access to the royal family because of his parents' status, presumably. Now, some might counter-argue and say, well, Roku was just friends with Sozin because he was the Avatar. But keep in mind that Roku had no idea he was the Avatar at this point. Sozin had no idea that Roku was the Avatar. The only people who knew that Roku was the Avatar were the Fire Sages. And even though the Fire Sages were loyal to the Fire Lord, first and foremost in this era, they were loyal to the Avatar. So I doubt they would have necessarily told the Fire Lord either. And Roku being the Avatar was just not even in the picture because no one else knew. So Roku probably already had some preordained privilege, some family connections and family ties, and some large amount of material wealth that allowed for him to be well connected to Sozin. And so, simply because Roku is best friends with Sozin, celebrates his birthday together with him, and has all of these privileges, it can be assumed that Roku's parents were very, very rich and highly well connected, and maybe even members of the government. Who knows? I will say it's very interesting how Roku's parents don't seem to be present at his birthday party. They don't seem to be there. And neither do Sozin's parents. Sozin's parents are not there either, because when the Fire Sages come in to tell Roku that he's the Avatar, at first Sozin thinks that something happened to his father, the Fire Lord, and then so Sozin's like, did something happen to my father? And it shows that Sozin's father is not that present and perhaps a little distant from Sozin. That's just actually another topic for another video maybe. But the point is that Roku's parents had to have been very rich and wealthy and well connected for Roku to have access to Sozin like that.